So we're going to have a very open and free conversation.
Good afternoon, happy to be here. I'm called Abdul Kasoma. I'm CEO of BPO company called Exclusive Solution. We sit in Namangwe. We are into the digital space via the services we offer that relate to call center and call center enabled services, IT enabled services delivered via our call and contact center in Namangwe. Happy to be here.
You are a facilitator to the BPO, and talk about what impact, what difference you've seen in your operations since the market got digitized. I know you've been in the market for the early days. What has happened differently? You're a huge employer. What impact have you seen from the advancements of Irene and today's?
Thank you very much. A key takeaway from what Julius mentioned was technology is no longer just an enabler, but the job itself. And this is what we traded in technology. But technology is only practical when or if it's being applied by the right, the people with the right skilling. When we talk of digitalization and how it's enhancing the BPO sector, we are basically looking at three pillars: the technology, infrastructure technology, upskilling, and having the right regulatory framework. With infrastructure, all previous facilitators have been talking about how we have made mileage in infrastructure development, but the one that relates more to technology is the interventions. I think there's been a World Bank funding for pushing broadband to the most least privileged areas in the country. So the broadband, coupled with affordable devices that because most of Ugandans are going to use technology mostly likely on the phone rather than on the computer, the stage at which we are, and then having the right regulatory framework. Recently, the government passed the BPO policy, the BPO policy that is guiding how BPO is going to be delivered in the country, and the right projects have been undertaken that are focusing on skilling Ugandans. So many of our young, educated, boys and girls have benefited from different interventions. Currently, there is a project by Enable, delivered by Private Sector Foundation. There's been NTF4, that's Netherlands Trust Fund, and 5. And Netherlands Trust Fund number 5 is actually being funded by the British government, the project part of which we are. All that is, adopting projects that are helping with skilling Uganda. And then the regulatory framework,
Okay. Thank you. I'll come back to you later because now we've set the scene, and now I want to pose the question both to the panel and later on to the floor.